Well, we weren't sure if it would come or not, but college football season is finally here. And I've got a free college football pick for this Wednesday, September the 2nd. If you like what you see here, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you can get notified every time we post a new video. We are going to talk some Southern schools, Southern Alabama taking on Southern Miss, and I've got Craig Trapp to tell us all about it. Craig, how's it going?
Well, excited. Start of college football, of course, is finally here. Like you said, the 3rd of September, we got this Thursday start, which usually these Thursday starts, I'm like all over this, but it's a little like you don't know to be excited or not because you're not sure if you're going to get to the really big conferences coming in a few weeks. But at least we're going to have this opening weekend of college football, and we open with this premier game on CBS Sports Network.
Yeah. So, one thing I think we've got Southern Miss minus 15 points, right? We've got a total at 53.5. And we've seen a lot of movement in these lines already. And I think one thing to be really wary of is this is not the same season as it was last year. If you look at these records, Southern Alabama's 2-10, Southern Miss is 7-6. They went to the Armed Forces Bowl where they lost to Tulane. But I mean, these guys have not had time to practice, have not had time to work out together. I mean, how good are these teams really going to be one way or the other? I feel like a total is the play here. What do you think? You're the expert. What do you think?
Well, I mean, you have to put the stats from last year a little, like you said, put it into context because last year was last year. It was a normal year. We haven't seen that. Now, then you have to decide as an expert, as a handicapper, as a bettor, is it going to favor the offenses or the defenses? Who's going to be ahead? I kind of think the defenses will be ahead and the offenses will be behind, especially I think the passing game. I think Abraham for Southern Miss, you saw him last year. He had trouble controlling his interception issues. And I think that's going to be a problem for him again. I mean, he's a senior quarterback, so you definitely say Southern Miss. They're the deserving favorite here, but I think you have to lean towards the total. And I liked it at 51.5 at the under, so I definitely like it at 53.5. I probably would wait right up until Thursday afternoon because I think with what you see, the money coming in right now, it looks like we'll probably get this all the way to 54 or even a little more. So I'm going to take the under 53.5, but I would wait. And if you're going to play the side in this one, hold your breath. I would take Southern Miss and hold your breath. And the one key factor you could take off of last year, there were 6 straight unders to finish the season for Southern Miss. So their defense was pretty good, and they've got more than half of these guys coming back. So I like Southern Miss and the under again.
Yeah, I totally agree. Well, I don't agree with Southern Miss just because I'm not laying 15 points for anybody this early in the season where we have no idea what's going on. I'm going to take 15 points if I'm going to do anything. But like you said, pretty much laying off the side. I love the under here. I think there's going to be a lot of slippery hands, a lot of guys that just still don't have their footing and their whereabouts about them. And I think it'll make for an under. And I think you're right. Defenses are going to step up here. They're going to be much more prepared to play.
I would just add, I think if you're playing the under here, you might not want to watch this game because you could see some defensive scores. You could see some special team scores. And those, of course, for under players are always the kiss of death. But I still think it's going to be enough ugly football, a lot of mucking up in between that we safely hit this under late.
I love it when you can actually watch the line move and you have time to watch it grow. And college football really affords that to you because they only play weekly. So if it's moving in the direction you want it to go, keep an eye on it because you can get a real nice number that way instead of just being a happy trigger finger person like a lot of my betting friends are. Guys, well, that is your free college football pick for Thursday, September the 3rd from picksandparlays.net.